in this episode of Energized Wednesdays. Hey, Energized Wednesday, Energized Wednesday. And you are attractive on the inside, on the outside. This is Ruth M. Haynes, and I'm a speaker, author, and a singer. Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. This is Ruth M. Haynes with another episode of Energized Wednesday. All right, thank you so much for joining me. Today we're going to talk about be amazing. This thing I came up with, be amazing, this philosophy, this way of life. Why do I keep saying be amazing inside and out? Because I realized that when you're going through life and you feel like you're just giving it your all and you don't take a real assessment of what you're doing, what you're actually doing, when you're putting it down on paper and you see like, that's not what I was supposed to be doing. And then you could understand a little bit more about the results that you've been getting. Because if you really write down what you do, then it's like, oh, that's why that's like that. You know what? Not even look at my schedule. What I do is I create a schedule for myself every day, and then I try to track it, okay, and see my activity, okay, and I know when I'm off. I mean, I just know when I'm off. Like, okay, you're just going crazy today, girl. All right, get it together, get it back on track. But that's why I like the schedule, because it gives me that feeling like, yo, you said you was gonna do this and that, and you ain't do it. So I get back on track, and I do more than I do when I don't have a schedule. When I don't have a schedule, there's nothing that I'm doing at all. Like, I really can't. I'm like floating away, like. I'm just floating away. I'm not doing anything important. I'm not doing anything life-changing. That's just me, okay? So I have to have the schedule to just keep me rooted, to keep me grounded, and keep me going in the direction that I need to go. So what I had to recently do is say, you know what? I've been doing these schedules. Let me evaluate my progress. So I came up a long time ago, like give yourself a personal report card. All right, my personal report card, like last week, you don't even know what it was. It was like, below average, this and that and the third. And it's like, yo, you know, when you're having one of those tough weeks, it happens, you know. Sometimes you get down, sometimes you're down and out and all this other stuff. But if you're ever going to be amazing, you got to figure out, what do I do on these days, you know? Like, even when you're in a relationship, when you have bad times, you gotta kind of go back and look at the good times. Like, what made my week good the time I did it? What did I do that was important, that helped me? And what can I do that can help me through this season right now? And if you have that, if you know what you can do, if you're evaluating your progress. See, when I was losing weight, I was on the scale. I know some people say don't get on the scale every day, but I was on the scale. I had a digital scale, and I was like, look, because I need to know. I need to know what weight I am. I promise not to judge myself, but I need to know. I have to track my results. I had to track how much I was eating. I was tracking my calories. I was tracking everything. And once I became educated, I didn't need to track it anymore. Now I just make adjustments, okay? I make adjustments. If I know I had too much candy, I'll be like, all right, now I got to eat healthy for the rest of the day. I can't eat no more. And that's what really helped me keep the weight off. And that, you know, the way you're going to be amazing is number one, you got to get out of negative, okay? Getting out of negative is not an easy thing to do. You have negative thinking, and we're going to go through this in the next couple of weeks. You have negative thinking, you have negative people, you have negative circumstances, all these situations that just take everything and the life out of you. Everybody can teach you every trick in the book. You can read every positive thing in the world, but if you still have negative people and negative thinking, it's all for nothing. It's like, it's pointless, because you're clean and everything is going well, and then the next minute, you know, somebody comes and hits you with this, and they start putting mud all over you. They're just like, bah, 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 bah. How do I get negative people out of my life? I'm glad you asked. Stay tuned for next week. We'll talk about how we're getting negative people out of our lives, okay? And how to get negative thinking out of your life. How to work life when you have negative circumstances, okay? Phase number 2, after you get out of negative and you start to eliminate people, I'm talking about taking people off your Facebook that if they ain't got the right thing to say, they got to get. Go, homie. Number 2 is neutral, okay? Neutral is a lot better than negative, okay? But neutral is when you get yourself together, your money together, your family together, all this stuff together, your self-esteem is together. Yeah, I'm together. What? Get it? Ugh, ugh. So you get all these things together, but you stay stuck there. You're like, finally, I got my house and my car and my this and that, my this and that, right? But you stay there. You stay in that starter home. You stay in that position where you thought that's all I wanted. All I wanted is this thing before you had it. But once you have, you're like, man, I want to move up. I want to do more. But because you're in the routine, you just continue to do the same thing over and over and over again, and then you expect a different result. And we know that's the definition of insanity, right? Doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. It's not gonna work, okay? So what I need you to do is kick it out of neutral, you know? Sometimes when you're in neutral and you're in a car, what happens? You roll back, yeah? When you're going downhill, you roll back, roll back. Sometimes when you're in neutral, you move forward, right? So if you have the right kind of people in your life and you're in neutral, you're going to move forward. You're going to go and roll ahead. But if you have negative people, if you have negative circumstances, you're going to roll back. And most of the time, we worried about rolling back, all right? So that's why you need to go to number 3. Phase number 3 is positive, okay? That's when you're on drive. You're like, all right, let's go. I'm on G. Let's go. We're driving. All right, we're moving ahead. We got this going. We got that going. I'm moving forward with my life, and I'm thinking positive, and I'm doing the right things, and I'm finally going after my dreams. And yeah, I'm doing my dream. I'm doing my thing. I'm doing yes. I finally stepped out. I finally quit my job. I finally did whatever I want to do. I finally nailed that interview. I finally got the job, that dream job. I finally did, wrote that song. I finally did whatever it is that you want to do. It doesn't really matter. The fact is you're moving positive in a positive direction toward your dream. The thing about that, you can be positive and think you just all that in a bag of chips. But, the truth is you still need a lot of work because you're not being consistent. You may be procrastinating and you're just not taking advantage of every opportunity that's given unto you. And so that's when you need to move into phase 4, which is amazing. You gotta move to amazing, okay? You gotta move into amazing because when you're amazing, you start to do high performance stuff. It's like waking up at 4 in the morning, waking up at 3 in the morning, waking up at 6 in the morning. That's for the birds. Like, you just like, that's nothing. I could do that. Healthy and working out, that's nothing. Let's do that. Being there for my family, let me do that. You're just operating on all cylinders when you're amazing. You just bam, 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 bam. Just operating on all cylinders, okay? Everything is working. Every tire on the car is pumped up. You're just gassed up. You're just ready to go when you're on amazing. So I need you to be on amazing. I need you to say, you know what? There's more to life. I could do this better. I can do this more. You're just like on that Michael Jordan level. Like, I'm doing everything in an excellent way. I'm practicing. I'm doing more than expected. I'm killing it. And the one thing I want you to remember about amazing is not just about you. When you're on amazing, you help other people become amazing. When you're on amazing, it's not about you anymore. It's about how you become the best and how you can help other people become their best. And when you start being amazing on that level where, like, just imagine Bill Gates, like, he don't have to just be killing himself every single day. Now he's building schools, he's helping other people. Oprah Winfrey, she got all that money, she don't need to work anymore. She's just trying to be amazing. Having these schools in Africa and these girls, all these people, they're doing things to help other people. All these people are just helping others because they're on amazing. And when are you going to be on amazing? When are you going to be at the amazing level? Where are you going to be at? Raise the roof. I'm amazing. We still do that? When are you going to push past every circumstance? And even, you don't have to be an amazing in every level of your life, but I just want you to taste amazing in one level of your life, in one aspect of your life. And most importantly, if it's your career, you're just going to be happy. Maybe you might have an amazing family. Maybe you might have an amazing spiritual life. Maybe you might have an amazing, relationship. Whatever it is, just be amazing in it. And imagine your life when you just have everything that you want. It's amazing. So don't forget to be amazing inside and out. I'll get into more detail later. Check out the link below so I can get you more information on this philosophy, and I can get you the amazing, be amazing thermometer so you can figure out where am I now and how do I get to there, to that level. Amazing thermometer teaches you where you are right now and takes you all the way where you need to be. And so I'm so excited for you. Click the link below so you can get that amazing thermometer, and I see you on the other side. This is Ruth M. Haynes. Thank you for watching Energized Wednesday. I want to be comfortable, I want to be cozy, I want to be warm.